Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Um, just had a quick thought this morning, and it was a comment that was made to me by one of my co-workers on the plantation, and the comment he made was, well, when we were talking about something, just the overall work that I do, and the statement was made, oh, I like to work, you know, I ain't got no problem with doing what I'm doing. And I mean, this was said to me a little while ago, and I've been meaning to address, to sit down and, well, in this case, I'm in transit, but nevertheless, still, do a little video on it. And the what I want to address, or the precept that I want to grab, is this is Jeremiah 2:14. It says, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?" Now, of course, the um the person I was speaking to is a Jake, you know, and what's happened is Jake is has pretty much grown accustomed to being in in servitude, being a servant. You know, we we as a people have fallen so far from our I guess inheritance, or our rightful mind state. You know, that ruler class mentality. Understanding who we are, understanding who our power is. We've fallen so far from that we've gone as far as making statements like that, actually enjoying being in captivity, because that's essentially what this is. Having to go to your enemy for everything, for want of all things, having to get up and to serve him, you know, having to get up and do things that will. And I mean, I can speak for myself and brethren that's in this walk, having to get up and do things that you don't really want to do, you know, having to work, you know, 2 weeks to get paid, which is against the law. I mean, you do a day's work, you're supposed to get paid for that day's work, but that's not the case in this captivity, you know. But just addressing what the state of mind that Jake is in is just completely just. I mean, there, as a people, we're at the lowest state that we've ever been. You know, we're at the lowest state. You know, Jake just don't understand. He's just head down in the fields. You know, no hope. Just go to work and go home and do the same routine over and over again, and don't, as Isaiah the first chapter say. I'll just get it. It's This is Isaiah 1:1 and 2. It says, "Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh have spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me." And that's why we are in this predicament that we are in. Rebellion, and rebellion is likened unto witchcraft. And you know what happens, when you get caught practicing witchcraft. You get, that's a sin worthy unto death. And that's essentially what rebellion is. And it says, verse 3, it says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider. And that's the state that our people are in, you know. That's the state a big portion of our people. Now, granted, you do got Jake that's, you know, kind of starting to become aware of the situation that they're in. They're starting to become aware of the social level that they've been put on. You know, they're seeing the position that they're held by. You know, by niggas getting gunned down in the street, you getting no respect. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying? People having this, you having this certain type of this stigma that's been placed upon you as the scripture says, you should be a proverb and a byword. You know, niggas, spicks, you know, Uncle Tomahawks, you know. So some of Jake is, you know, they starting to realize it. You know, that's when you got all these protesters and you know, things of that nature while all this stuff is occurring. But still, nevertheless, you still got a big portion of Jake that's just real docile, man, and just is just really in a like a real docile state of mind, like a real, you know, a real calcified type of state of mind. Like they can't see, but of course they don't have a light. You know, that light being Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know. But just with, like I said, man, with Jake, he ain't really gonna get it until, you know, their master actually turn on him, you know. And actually they put in certain predicaments where, you know, they gotta make a certain choice. And a lot are gonna make that choice. And that choice being when things get to the level when the prophecies come to pass and they have to fully give in to this devil, you know. And that's by via taking a microchip, you know, the mark of the beast that Revelation speaks of. And that's ultimately that mentality that I just spoke about with my, you know, a co-worker of mine on a plantation. By him making a statement like that, you know, I mean, I like doing what I'm doing, you know. That's just a really conforming spirit, you know, being able to, you know, I mean, adapting is you know, adapting and being able to stay under the radar and, you know, getting things done, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, especially as a man of the Lord, with all that being said, hastening in the day, you know what I'm saying? Looking and watching for the prophecies. And that's something that niggas is not doing. You know, that's something that's just light years away from niggas' brains, you know. But what's gonna happen is, with that conforming state of mind that Jake is in, he's gonna be in that state of mind all the way up until the point when they start divvying out that chip, and they're gonna be the first ones in line with it, you know, because they ain't got no faith. First of all, they're far away from the Lord. As Isaiah said, he said, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doeth not know, my people do not consider. Here it is, the most dumbest animals understand who feed them, you know, where they lay their head at, you know. But Jake don't understand, you know. They looking to this devil. They looking to eat him, you know. They looking to these so-called white people for everything, you know. They looking to them for everything, and that's gonna be the deal sealer when the mark of the beast is, like I said, being divvied out, it's gonna be a long line for it. You know, and he calls it both uh, small, great and small, poor and rich, roughly paraphrasing, to receive that mark. So it's going to be a causative. Like, he's going to cause people to do that. He's going to put you in certain situations, certain predicaments that's going to try your faith, so you know, to sway you into getting it. You know, and Jake is going to buckle. Jake don't got no faith. You accustomed to living and being here. You know, you grown and learned to love, to be a fucking servant. It's madness, man. This is madness. If you like waking up and you have no problem and no issues with this world that you are living in, with the current predicament that you are in, you are out of your mind. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you don't have an issue where you at, you have completely sold out. You know, you have completely bowed down to your masters. Completely. And it's time, man. Like I said, it's happening, man. Jake, of course, it's happening. Of course, the elect is being well, you know, as the elders say, well, I mean, at the end of the day, the elect is being sealed, man. You know, this knowledge is going forth. So at the end of the day, it's going to be no excuses when judgment comes. You know, no excuses. But, you know, I mean, the message is, man, just we as Israel, you know, there's no such thing as conforming to the ways of your oppressor, you know. Now, granted, you know, you gotta be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, you know, because we are operating within this within captivity, within this devil's society. So ultimately, you know, you can't, you know, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So we waiting upon the Lord, you know, at the end of the day, but still, you know, having in our mind and understanding that this, you know, this is not our rest, you know. Micah 2:10, you know, rise and depart. This is not your rest, you know. For it's polluted, you know. And you know, and it shall destroy you with a sword of destruction, and that's what it's done to our people. It's completely destroyed us, man. You know, completely destroyed us. I mean, it's broken us down, broken our the family structure down, broken us down mentally, spiritually, got our people confused out here, man, turning turning children into sodomites, man. This devil gotta go. And that's something that Jake, that's as a nation, in which, I mean, of course, for prophecy's sake, we understand that that's only a select few are going to understand that and grasp that and come out and have something to say about that and pick up and gird up thy loins like a men and follow the Lord, you know, and preach this gospel, you know. And the gospel, the good news is that this place is coming to an end. That our Lord, our King, you know, our King. Because the nation of Israel has a king, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ your King. You know? King. He was heir to the throne. And the Most High gave his only begotten Son that power, you know? So we have, us as a nation, that has a king and has a ruler, we owe our life to our king. you know, to serve our King, to do what we supposed to do what was asked of us, you know, and that's to do the work, man. You know, push this gospel, push the good news, and the good news is man, we, as the prophecies are coming to pass, these things, it's happening. You know, it's happening in front of our eyes. You know, so brethren, stay strong. You know, just keep pushing. You know, keep the faith. You know, and man, with that, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatah. You know, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.